Welcome to Gaia's Tarot. This is for the sign of Aquarius, Celtic Cross. Show me the energies around Aquarius for their higher self, Aquarius. What should they be aware of, Aquarius? Eight of Pentacles, you're working day and night like a workaholic. And right now you're facing the challenge of making a wise decision. It looks like in the near past, you were facing someone in authority. It might be an Aries for some of you. And right now, the challenge for you in the next few days is going to be balancing your life, finding that perfect balance, prioritizing. It's difficult sometimes to find that when you are in this state of just working day and night, and you need to take some rest before you begin to prioritize. This is mandatory now. Not only that, but imperative. For some of you, it might be a new job, a new opportunity that you got, or a new promotion, because I'm seeing here the competition card. Lots of mental jousting, people pushing each other, lots of adrenaline. This is good. This means that you're going to take this challenge as an opportunity to thrive. It's not a challenge for you to, back down or anything like that. And look, there's going to be a heavy transformation in the next few months. You have the Death card. So something is going to come to an end, but it's an inevitable end. So it's not bad. It's not like an actual death, but you are definitely in the back of your mind thinking about leaving this or leaving this someone behind. This is evident in your life. And look, it's significant to see that you have 8 and 8. Right now, you're coming in with this energy that, as I mentioned, you need to find the time to rest because it looks like you're burnt out. And when you're burnt out, you cannot make decisions wisely. That's why this is your challenge right now. You came into the reading asking about this wise decision. The reading is saying that be mindful about how you're going to use your communication. You need to think objectively and sort of like put your convictions aside. When you have convictions, you're biased. And when you're biased, you're not really making a wise decision. So the reading might be asking you even to put your prejudice aside and think like a real stoic. If it has to do with a job, then maybe you're thinking of leaving another job behind and coming in and stepping in for this new job. It's a lot of demands on this new job. And right now, that's why you're dissatisfied. You have the Four of Cups. This is the card of the brat. It's not a love reading, but you have the Ten of Pentacles here. And the Ten of Pentacles is indicating that you want everything. You want the complete blessing. The family, the love, the pet, the house, the admiration of people. You want to have a well-lived life, like Aristotle used to say. But right now, in the Four of Cups energy, you're not having the right thinking because you need to appreciate what you have. You're sort of like thinking about what you don't have, you see, because you don't have this. So because you're thinking about that, you're sort of like blocking the energy of the things you have. That's why this is the card of the brat, So you might miss an opportunity if you don't do this balancing well in the next few days. You need to prioritize. You need to divide the days in 4 segments. Take care of yourself. Communicate with your loved ones. Be mindful about your projects and the activities around those projects. And there's got to be a time of the day for you to be free. So you can be innovative and creative and create new things. If not, you're just in a comfort zone and you're not doing anything. That's how time management goes. That's not according to me. That's according to the ancient Greeks. So there's a lot of knowledge in those people. So you want to divide the day like thinking of the 4 elements and then connect yourself with those four elements. That's how you're going to have the perfect balance to deal with this competition. It's not only competition, but there might be a lot of opposition and conflict. And yeah, I can see in the near past, someone may be abusing their power or just like being a little bit too controlling. And this is why you're sort of like blocked right now, besides the energy of the burnout. But this card is inviting you. I mean, this is an opportunity for you to, as I mentioned, take this challenge as an opportunity to move forward and enhance your ability, your skills, or learn how to deal with these people. Don't back down and don't become their enemy. So that means working teams. Working in teams is essential right now, especially because you're coming in with the energy of the brat. So brats don't work in teams. Yeah. Sorry to say that. Just remember that when I read the cards, then I'm just, you know, throwing everything that I see. I don't think about it. It just comes out naturally. The Eight of Cups is indicating that if you're truly thinking about leaving someone or something behind, remember these readings are collective and they read everything. They read career, relationship, emotions, everything that has to do with yourself. So if this is indicating that you're thinking about choosing yourself and moving forward to a new reality, something that will favor you, and you're thinking of leaving behind that reality that doesn't favor you and is sort of like draining you, because I see that in these two cards, then this is the moment to do it. Do it. That's why you have the transformation card. And look, the chariot in your hopes and fears is indicating that you are so determined to move quick. But the thing about the chariot is that once you move quick, you need to keep your alignment. So you go straight to the goal. If you're not certain about this move, which obviously you're not, that's why this is in your hopes. The reading is coming to say that you need to calculate things well. You need to do the proper, sort of like a consequentialist calculation and the cost and benefit analysis of your move, because you're thinking of moving quick about something. It might be about this conflict. With this energy that you have right now, the reading is saying don't move now and do the thinking, because right now you're sort of like having the wrong thinking. And this is a heavy card, because once you move forward, then that chariot is going to be so fast and you won't be able to stop it. All you can do is, keep the direction going in the right, you could say going in the right target. So, yeah. Just think twice. You have quite, heavy major arcanas in your reading. You have the Emperor, heavy controlling male energy. As I mentioned, might be someone that is just demanding too much from you right now. They're sort of like oppressing you. Sorry. See, my throat chakra is sort of like saying, okay, that's okay. It's enough. Don't keep on going. But yeah, that's what I'm here for. These, either the entity or your supervisor, someone in authority, it could be a parent, the husband, whatever. They're sort of like draining you with too much demands. And this might be your moment to sort of like liberate yourself, because you're thinking of that, and move forward to a new reality. But that requires a very slow, wise decision, sort of like a Marcus Aurelius decision. And then here with the chariot, I mean, you do need that. So be careful about your move. Don't make any, you could say quick move if you're not fully certain and aware of all the skills that you need to make that move. Because once it's set in motion, you won't be able to stop it. So the reading is closing with the death energy, as I mentioned. It's sort of like a rebirth. It's going to be a new you. And it might be connected with this new position that you are working on right now at work. And it might be connected at the same time with a partner or a lover or something. because there's two things going on here in your mind. That's why, I mean, this is the card of confidence, but you don't have it here. This is definitely not someone being confident. So put your thoughts in order. That's what the reading is saying. Prepare yourself for this inevitable end and just accept the change. That's what happens with people. They don't like change, and when change comes, because it's inevitable, then they don't accept it. They resist it. That's when you become sort of like a slave to whatever came across you. So if you just blend with it and go along with it like the Tao, then everything should flow well with the rebirth energy. This is amazing. This is a good thing, and it might be connected to this new endeavor. So it's sort of like a new you taking care of things, but it requires that acceptance and maybe the adaptability. I would say there's so many virtues that will be needed in this state of transformation. Adaptability will be number one. Number two will be practicality. Then you go into being caring, protective. There's so many virtues, having courage, temperance, like a true understanding of your change will be required in the next few months. Nice reading, Aquarius. Exciting. So share with your friends. I'm happy to see you back. I'll see you soon. Bye, Aquarius. Stay blessed.